Hello, I'm Rafe,
And I'm Joe.
and this is Festival TV.
This is a preview episode of a daily segment that you will be getting about the festival.
So, Joe, what is Festival TV?
Well, I'm glad you asked that, Rafe. Festival TV is a way, a segment every single morning, aren't you lucky, I know, that you are going to get talking about everything to do with the festival. What's happening tomorrow, what's happening today, and what happened the day before, what you can sign up to, how well things went, and what the audience thought. So, Rafe, what is the main aim of Festival TV and the festival this year?
So the real thing is we want to make sure that as many people as possible go to as many events, because over the last few years it's been a little bit disappointing because not everybody gets to go to all the events that they want because isn't enough what's the word?
Viewers,
Yeah.
People don't know
Yeah.
about it. We don't want it to be more than the arts festival. We want it to be the community SDC festival. That is what we want this year.
Nobody should be missing out.
Yeah,
So
you should be supporting your friends, your family, your best friend's pet. Whoever turns up, I want you there. I want to be able to see as many people at these events as I can.
yes. All right.
Additionally, what is coming up soon, Rafe?
All right. So on Sunday we will have the start of festival concert where all of the major bands, will be coming together. You can join for £10?
£10.
You can.
Buy your tickets at ticketsource.com. What
Yes.
will they be doing, Rafe?
So they'll all be playing. They'll be coming together, and each band will be playing all of the music that they've learned. And so after that, we will. You're basically going to be able to go to a concert for a very cheap price, may I say, for a concert.
Yeah, very lucky.
It's
You've got
like-
some wonderful quality of music at that concert. Personally, I am getting involved. Me and Rafe will be there. You might even see us interviewing a few of you. Additionally, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we've got stuff like Midsummer Night's Dream, High School Musical, all coming up in the next week.
Anyway, but first of all, we have an interview with Mr. Greg.
Festival director.
So, what are the aims for the festival this year?
One of the aims, well, the festival's about giving students, staff, public, parents a really great way to end the academic year, to elevate their experience, to provide them with some entertainment, to teach them something new. And this year our theme is championing compassionate community, which is all about events which allow you to be yourself, about celebrating the fact that we are a community as a college and we're part of a wider community, and we can all be who we're meant to be, and we can support each other in that, show compassion for being who we are.
How is this year going to be different to the other years?
Well, every year is always different. The event lineup is different. We're following the same format in that we have a big top with lots of interesting stages, outdoors, indoors. But this year we're inviting more local schools to get involved. We're inviting more of the public to get involved. We're opening more events up to a wider community. There's a wider range of workshops as well, not just in school time, but outside of school time as well.
Could you give a summary of the different categories?
Different categories? Well, events get a label, a category if you like, things like perform, things that you can either perform in or go and watch being performed. There's events that are categorised celebrate, so they're about celebrating achievements or recognising people's accomplishments over the year. We have compete. Compete is obviously about competition, not just sporting competition, but you might be a whiz at Mario Kart, or you might want to compete in a debate, those sorts of things. So it's about competing against each other. We've also got just enjoy. Events where you can go along, you can watch an exhibition, walk around an exhibition, listen to someone play something that you can just enjoy as part of the festival this year. There's lots of different categories that we just use to help you find out what events are about. One of the important ones though is give, and that's about events where you can give back to the local community, you can get involved in doing something for other people. And don't forget discover. big part of the festival is about us discovering something new, learning something new through workshops, through public speakers, that sort of thing.
How are we going to be involving other schools this year?
Well, some of our competitions this year are not just within the college, some of them are getting others from other schools to come and compete with us. The Space Station Design Competition, for example, our charities convention, but also we've got students from other schools performing in things like the outdoor concert for the International Evening, etc. We're moving around trying to get other schools involved in what we are doing.
What would you say you're most excited for in the festival?
Just seeing as many people as possible get involved in learning something new, performing something different, stepping out of their comfort zone, but also seeing the wider community, the public, staff, students, parents, just get involved, watch, and just have an amazing 12 days.
Joe? Joe?
Oh, we're so sorry. The producer played a silly prank on me in that first segment and didn't turn my mic on.
Don't pass the blame, Joe. It was you.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. It is my fault. Very sorry about that. Anyway, as Mr. Gregg just talked about, we're talking about the segments of the festival of the year, the 6 categories. Rafe, what is your favourite category?
Well, I personally favour compete because I'm a very competitive person.
Oh, are you looking forward to Sports Day?
I am looking forward to Sports Day. I'm going to be doing some sprinting my onesie. One of our other hosts maybe as well. You can try and spot him on the day.
I feel very sorry for our presenters. I will not be sprinting, nor will I be in a onesie.
Oh.
Anyway, now we'll be moving on to our headmaster, Mr. Hewlett, who will be talking about why the festival is so important to our community and why it is so important at the last 2 weeks of our year.
Lovely.
Say over all the festivals we've probably done 600-700 activities, and I've tried to be at every single one. And every single one always blows me away in a totally different way. I guess if I had to pick one highlight, I think that the drama production, which was done by the First 15 rugby team a few years ago, was absolutely incredible. Really powerful piece of work on mental health. It was just absolutely incredible. That's what sticks in my mind. There's always actually been a festival here. In fact, Mr. Selden, who's a very famous educationalist now, was once deputy head here back in the 1980s and 90s. And he introduced the concept of a festival, an arts festival at St Dunstan's. It then sort of dropped out and didn't happen for quite a number of years. So we kind of brought it back. But just to be clear, originally St Dunstan's always did hold a festival. From my perspective, I used to run festivals in previous schools. I ran a festival when I was working at a school in Oxford. I then ran a festival at a school in South Korea. So I've always run them. But here we've got a history and a precedent of running festivals. When we started, it was just over a few days. There were a few activities. And now I think we're looking at hundreds of activities over the course of 2 weeks. It's definitely got bigger. The quality's got a lot higher. I mean, if I look at, say, the quality of that orchestra and the drama in all sorts of different ways, but also, I suppose, student participation has become really big and important thing. And for those of you listening to this who haven't got involved, you really should get involved, because it's such an amazing opportunity for you to develop those kind of core values that as a school we really believe in. I'd love it to be bigger than just St Dunstan's. I mean, we already do quite a lot of community work, but I'd like it to become even bigger, kind of Catford-wide, Lewisham-wide festival that brings the whole community together, both our own school and the general public. So I'd love to see that development.
Thank you, Mr. Hewlett, for that lovely little interview. So, Rafe, do you want to know my favourite category of the festival?
I don't know, Joe. What is your favourite category of the festival?
Well, I'm glad you asked, Rafe. I am really looking forward to all the give events. I think it's really important as a community that we give to charity, something that we do very generously. I'm really looking forward towards the sponsored walk, as Miss Margrolia spoke to me on many occasions, saying that is a big event for the festival. So now we come up to a segment which I think is a personal favourite of mine. What do you think about it, Rafe? Is it fun? Is it good?
I mean, I can see why it's your favourite.
Yeah, you'll be able to see in a minute. I think you'll love it, guys. Anyway, now we're going to move on to your daily cup of coffee.
Now, after that, here is your daily cup of coffee. It is a dad joke. I dropped my computer off the side of a boat. Now there's a dell rolling in the deep.
I mean, that was a segment. Yeah.
Yes, guys! Are you pumped for the festival like I am? Got the glasses on, listen to the summer beat. Rafe, do you want to listen?
I'm all good, thanks, Joe.
Okay, maybe I'm just getting a bit overexcited. Now that, unfortunately, a crying shame, is the end, well, very near the end of our first ever episode of Festival TV. Have you enjoyed it, Rafe?
I have. It took a lot of effort. Big thanks to Mr. Greg as well for helping us put this together.
And Mr. Younger's been great. Look at the wonderful, the lights behind us. We've got everything that we could possibly want to create a little bit of enjoyment on the start of your Friday morning and Monday. Don't forget.
Exactly.
Remember to tune in. Tune in every morning from around 8:30 to 8:35. Make sure you tell whoever's got a computer to turn it on, because you really want to see this. I don't know where I'm going with this. Anyway, that is coming to the end of our first Festival TV episode.
Yes.
He's been Rafe.
And he's been Joe.
And thank you, and have a lovely day.
Goodbye.